I'm just going to speed up this piece that I did in my last video. I'm working on this section right here on the patio, and I actually want to make it look like a planter. And I'm not going to pick up those bricks. I'm just going to put a barrier down and put some plants up there, because basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to extend that little walkway down here to just make it look kind of, quaint looking and a little bit interesting, rather than just useless space right there. So I'm going to add two beds, one on each side of this little walkway that I'm making. Now right here, I just started laying it out, and I'm going to try to echo one side to the other. So I have to move the stones, which I did right there. And I started placing those blocks in like I did on the other side. And they're going to border the walkway. I went to Home Depot and I got 8 more of these blocks. They are up to $5.97 a piece. Now I need more of those edging blocks, but right now they're 67 cents a piece, and supposedly mid-April they're going to go to 4 for $1. So I'm waiting for that. I'm just laying out right now. I don't have the Soldier Course bricks yet. I have to go to Home Depot to get those as well. So just laying it out. I'm here now. So what I did was I laid out this little walkway that I'm actually putting on top of the patio that you can see. Then I started to put the barrier underneath as well. Now what I want to do is I'm extending this bed that's back here. I'm pulling it down into here, so I have to cover all of this in here, and I'm just going to add a thin layer of dirt. Like I said, things that don't have a, like a deep root system, like hostas and maybe some ornamental grass and stuff like that. So you can also see that I did these right here for my demarcation. And like right now, they all look a little bit different color, but they all start to weather and they all basically look the same. So once I get that all absolutely, where I want it, then I'll fill in with some quick drying cement as well. That's where we are right now. Just stopped at Home Depot and I got the garden soil. They are 5 for $10. So I got 15 bags to start, and I just have to load them up in the car now. All loaded up. All right, so before I actually put the quick drying cement between here, I'm going to start doing the dirt first. So as you can see, I put the barrier down. I have bricks holding it because, of course, anytime you do something like this, it's windy. So I'm going to start putting the dirt in here, and that'll hold it down. And then I can get some stuff in. Now, I pulled up some hostas, and they're like suffering right now, as you can see. Look at the difference in the color here as opposed to those coming up, because it's been absolutely weird here. Last night I had a sweater and a coat on when I went to get Marianne, and today is 80 degrees, so it's insane. But anyway, all right, so I'm going to start putting some of the dirt on this side anyway. And I'm beginning to fill in with the dirt, as you can see here. And this is really weird because I'm not done yet, but I'm actually going to start planting at the same time, because it's I feel like it's getting late, even though it's not. I mean, it's the middle of April, but I'm putting some irises in here and stuff, and if I don't get them in, they're going to be floppy, and I don't want them to be like that. I want them to be upright. And I made this little path right here to get to the water, the water valve over there, just so I don't have to step through the dirt and the mulch and everything else. And I started to mimic what's on the other side here. I started to put some hostas, because that's how they are on the other side, and it needs one over there as well. I used this fast setting concrete mix to put in between the spaces that I had. I put some stones in first, and then I put this, and then I just wet it down, and it dries relatively quickly. All right, so you see here it is with the quick drying cement in between. I probably have to go over it one more time, and you can see some of it gets stuck on the brick. It's just something that happens, but it does come off after a while. I'll keep sweeping it, wetting it, and with a brush, and eventually it will come off. But that is the walkway. Okay, so then this piece where I told you I was making the planter along the side of the house. If you saw another video of mine, you probably saw this part already, but I'm guessing people don't see the videos because they don't do that well, but just in case you didn't see it, here I put some irises in, and they're kind of shocked because they were in a pot, so they don't look like that, but they will look like that eventually. I put some rock sedum along the front because it spreads very quickly and nicely. A nice big hosta right in there. Daylily and a daylily. I don't know if I'm going to keep them there, but I wanted some height, and they will give me height. More irises that were in shock because they were in a pot. And then back over here, you can say I put some stones just so that the water runs down from the leader, from the gutter. And then in here, I have a hosta. I have Lily of the Valley in there. Another hosta back there that looks like it got in deep shock, but I have more. I can transplant that out, but I'm giving it a chance. I put some vinca vine in here. I just laid some stones in here so I can get to the water faucet. I'm going to put an elephant in here probably tomorrow or so, and then I have more hostas to round it out. Now in this area, this was the area that I pulled down. If you remember from the beginning of the video, the patio actually ends back here like this. It goes around like that. So what I did was I pulled this whole area down in here to give it more interest, and I put an inkberry in there for height, and then I just got that tall boxwood right there. I don't know the name of it. I'll check and I'll give you in another video, or if I find out, I'll put it, I'll put it right here in text. And then in here, I took one of my ornamental grasses. I'm going to try to say it right now. Lariapi, because I always say Liriope. Lariapi, I think that's the correct name. And I split them in here. Now the only thing is I have to put something in here, and I didn't put the mulch down either. That's pagoda from my parents, and I planted here a Japanese maple in the pot. So you can see here, I think I added a lot of interest in here. All right, so let's take a quick look at everything without me yapping away here.